Hello, welcome to a sketchbook tour that I promised a long time ago, but I have not done. This is sketchbook 13 and I completed it actually like a really long time ago now. This is my current sketchbook. It's number 14. You can see it's got this chunky like artist traveler belt thingy, which I actually bought just today. And I bought one for a friend as well because like that's such a nifty thing. Anyway, we'll get a quick look at that, which is still ongoing, but this will be the main focus of today's video because this is a complete sketchbook. So you can find the rest of my sketchbook tours on my channel. Not a lot of videos on my channel, so you'll find them pretty easily. So let's get started with this. Okay, I hope this zoom level is comfortable. Maybe I'll just zoom out a little bit. Okay, now we can see the entire sketchbook. Right. Stickers on the front. I got all of these at like a local market. That and that and that are from Leonak on things. It's like this Indonesian illustrator, and that stuff is really pretty. This was from like moleskine. It's just like a moleskine journal charm because this is a moleskine, and I love moleskine sketchbooks because like they are pricey. My most recent one is not a moleskine. It was a lot cheaper and it had more pages, but the feeling of a moleskine sketchbook is like, I don't know, it just feels like a premium experience to me. So sometimes I will treat myself and make the next sketchbook a moleskine sketchbook, especially if there are discounts. So yeah, these are the first 2 pages. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit there. Right, you can see the entire thing now. I always like to write the details of the sketchbook because I'm gonna like throw away the label. So if I really enjoyed the sketchbook and I want to get it another time again, I always have this to refer to see exactly what I got. Okay, those are the first 2 pages. This is that's for like, I tried drawing a picture that I took. I'm not very good at drawing urban scapes, but also this was like a freehand. These are all freehands. Anything you see in ink is most likely going to be a freehand in the sketchbook because I don't have the patience to be doing like pencil line art and then going over it with ink. I prefer to just directly put ink to paper, and I've gotten quite good at it because it's the only way I draw usually. Nothing much to say there. That is a label. I didn't throw it away in this case. Turns out I don't really like this page that much. This is the first time I watched like the Gear 5 episode, and that's like my favorite One Piece episode ever still to this day. It was a whole experience. Sketches from on the go. I was at like what is that? I forgot what it's called, but it's a famous bubble tea company. Cha Time, it's literally written here. But I tried their matcha for the first time and it was so shit. I really like matcha and I liked it before it became a trend, like way before. But now that everyone does matcha, most of the matcha sucks. And Cha Time's matcha was like terrible. That's his wonky, distorted drawing of Rob Lucci. This was also my view at a cafe. This was with acrylic markers. I'm not very good at acrylic markers, but this is from the egghead opening in One Piece. And like I really like that frame, and I thought, wait, that'll look really cute with colorful acrylic markers. So that's what I did. Well, those are just thoughts. To be cringe is to be free. I live by that. These are also pictures from my gallery that I just drawn. I can't explain these ones. They're just like based on Pinterest references. That's Rohan from JoJo's. These two pages are, this is when I was watching part 4 of JoJo's. I love part 4, but Stardust Crusaders will always be my favorite part because it's the only part that's, well, it's not the only part that's got Polnareff in it, but it's the part that features the most amount of Polnareff, and he's my favorite character. Anyway, this was, again, drawing reference on Pinterest. This was my view on a train that I was taking to go see my friend. So that's like just directly what was in front of me. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. I have no idea. A lot of time has passed, so I don't remember what I was going for. Some facts about salmon. I really like fish, like not eating them because they taste bad, but I really like looking at fish. Even this like mug I have here right now. These are my drawings. I painted on this and then like got it like fired or whatever in the oven, so I painted on it when it was like pottery. I really like fish. I have a matching like plate with like fish designs in the same style. Yeah. One Piece fan letter. If you are a One Piece fan and you haven't watched this special episode yet, go watch it right now. Even if you haven't caught up with the anime, you can watch it if you've seen Marineford. It's great. It's the most beautiful thing ever. The Pocky matcha flavor, it tastes surprisingly good, and I thought the packaging was cute, so I kept it. This is just some flower. I don't know what the flower is supposed to be. These are my friend's drawings. That's mine, friend's drawing, and then those are like 3 different friends' drawings on this page. Those are just mine. I've reached part 5 of JoJo's. By this stage, you can tell how long, you can tell that this sketchbook took me the same amount of time it took to finish, to like make it through those, like all those parts of JoJo's and One Piece. This was also like a view from a picture that I took. Yeah, just based on like just random reference photographs. Just OCs. These stickers came with a zine, a fanzine. This is my friend's terrarium. Like, she made this terrarium in a jar, and I was like, oh, that's really pretty, I'm gonna draw it. And I drew it. I was in the final season of Attack on Titan here. I have watched, like, I used to watch Attack on Titan as a kid, like, you know, back when anime wasn't, like, when it wasn't a cool kid thing, it was like for the nerds. And I loved Attack on Titan, but for some reason, like, I never watched like the final season. Like, it was divided into so many parts, and after the first part of the final season, I was like, I'm gonna wait till the next one comes out, but I missed it when it came out, and then I'd forgotten everything. But at this point, I just rewatched all of Attack on Titan and finished it, and I love this show so much. And it always pisses me off how badly people misconstrue the message of the show. That's a conversation for another video. View on a train. Some more Attack on Titan. Just miscellaneous fandom things. That's just a random. That's also random. Upside down ice cream cone. I think that was just a picture on Pinterest. Oops. Yeah, this was like, I found these like really old poster pens that I used to have in like 5th grade or something, and they're still so vibrant, and yeah, they're still so vibrant. They're a bit clunky because they're just like in various stages of dry out, and you definitely need to hydrate them quite a bit, but they're like still really pretty. It's just, I had tried drawing color wheels so many times, and it never works out because the colors always end up just bleeding into each other because I don't have the patience to wait for them to dry. Yeah, I realize that's a me problem, but I think we're at the end of the sketchbook. Yeah, okay, I said it's finished, but there's like 3 pages at the end that I'm not going to use. These are just notes from this like publishing seminar, because I am working on my own original novel, and actually this is a series, and you can actually read it if you want. It's on Substack. It's this like science fiction situation, and I won't say too much because it's difficult to summarize it, but if you are interested in like resource colonization and like the energy transition and things like that, I think it would make for a really interesting read. Plus it's also got like fun characters, and it'll have the feeling, what I'm trying to convey at least, it'll have the feeling of watching like shonen anime but with really heavy political topics. So if you're into that, I welcome you to check out my Substack. I'll link it in the video description. Now let me just quickly show you my current sketchbook. This is going to be so clunk. Well, it's not difficult to take off. It's just I only started using this today, so I didn't know how it would be. Let's avoid the first page because it probably has my email address on it. But you want to like really quick flip through. Yep, I will be doing a tour of this one when I finish it, but I haven't finished it, and there's quite a lot of pages to go. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna also be posting like soon enough, I'll post like a tour of my journal. This is not Paper Republic. This is like this Philippines brand called Cada Dia, and it's like so much, like I've seen people's like Paper Republic videos and they're really pretty, but these are so neat in comparison because Paper Republic doesn't have like the stitching and everything. It's just like raw sort of, it's just raw edges, which is its own aesthetic, but I really like how neat this looks. And also it was the same price, including features that like Paper Republic charges you extra for, like pockets on the inside and extra string. So this is a recommendation from me, but I'll do a separate video about this. Thank you. See you.